Hey everybody, welcome back to the Mastering Marketing Agility channel. My name's Andrea Fryrear, and I'm here to help you go beyond the basics, beyond the buzzword, and beyond the BS, so you can actually master marketing agility. Today's topic is inspired by some new data that's coming out of the report that my company AgileSherpas does every year. That's the State of Agile Marketing report. I will put the link here with the show notes so you can see the full deep dive through all the responses in the actual report. But the big data point that I want to talk to you about today is one that's been consistent year after year, and that's the strong percentage of Agile marketers who are using a hybrid framework. Not Scrum, not Kanban, not any of these out-of-the-box things, but a hybrid, a custom tailored approach that's designed to work for marketing. Yay! This is key to actually mastering marketing agility instead of trying to carbon copy what's worked in other industries for our own. And I want to talk to you about exactly what that means today. But first, please like, please subscribe, please engage with this content so that I know that it is the content you would like to see, and I will do more like it. All right. What does it mean to be a hybrid framework inside of Agile marketing? First, let me tell you what it does not mean. Using a hybrid approach to Agile marketing does not mean dropping the inconvenient parts of an existing framework because you don't like them. I'm looking at you, sprint reviews. If I had $1 for every marketing team that stopped doing sprint reviews, I could just hand out cash to everybody who's lost their job in the last few weeks. This meeting gets dropped from marketing all the time. I think we need an entirely separate video just about what the sprint review is and why it's so important. The takeaway for this video, though, is just because a particular meeting is unpleasant or difficult for you doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Sometimes those are the ones that are the most important because they're highlighting opportunities for improvement inside of your process. So if it's hard for you to have daily stand-up every day, think about why that is. Is it because you shouldn't have it every day, or is it because people are not actually moving their tasks forward and there are so many blocks and bottlenecks in your system that a daily stand-up sounds meaningless because you just keep saying, well, I'm waiting on so-and-so, or I'm waiting on legal. Okay, that doesn't mean you shouldn't have daily stand-up every day. That means you have some issues to address in your process, okay? So a hybrid framework is not dropping stuff that's inconvenient. A hybrid framework means looking across the whole Agile buffet, right? We have like the lean section and the Scrum section and the Kanban section and the safe and less section over here with scaling, right? We have lots of different options here, and we're going to go and look carefully at all of them and then make deliberate choices about what works given the kinds of work we do, the type of team structure that we have, the level of planning / interruption that we have to balance. All of these factors come into play, and then we deliberately choose the hybrid that works for us. It's not this like casual kind of ad hoc, like whatever, we're gonna just take some stuff and throw it together and see what happens. It's very deliberate and methodical in pulling together a good hybrid approach to marketing agility. Okay. What this means is that your training and development path is also going to need to be tailored. Don't run out and get everyone certified Scrum Master training. This is not useful. Not all of your marketers are going to be Scrum Masters. Maybe none of them are, ever. And so Certified Scrum Master is a great course if you're going to be a Scrum Master. But if you're not, this is not a good way to spend your time and training dollars. Go get a Foundations of Business Agility certification. Go get an actual Agile marketing certification. They're all over the place now. AgileSherpas trains on them. Lots of other organizations do as well. They're easily accessible, right? Get a custom Agile marketing training for your team if that's what you're after. If your marketing leadership is new to Agile ways of leading, which they probably are, then they need training as well. They can't be expected to just sort of figure this out or magically know it because you decided to be Agile. You've got to think carefully about what that training path looks like so that the information that you're providing to your marketers matches the carefully selected hybrid approach that you are undertaking. And this all makes a lot of sense when we think about where these frameworks came from in the first place. Scrum originated in software development. It was designed to help solve the icky problem that we all remember where you would wait like 2 years for a Microsoft update and then it would be terrible. Everyone would hate it. That's bad. Like, that's just a terrible use of time and budget and resources. So instead we had Agile and Scrum coming along saying, let's release little pieces and get feedback on those and then iterate as we go along instead of spending 2 years making this giant thing and giving it all out at once and people being like, that's terrible, I don't want it. So Scrum was designed to solve that very particular kind of problem. It's amazing and powerful in the right context, but that's not always what marketers are doing. That's not always the problem that we need to solve, right? Likewise, Kanban originated in manufacturing, where there would be excessive buildups of certain parts of a car. For instance, we have all these extra steering wheels sitting around here, and we don't need them. And by the time we get around to using them, they are no longer the right style. They don't fit the car anymore, right? So there's all kinds of waste in a manufacturing line that Kanban is designed to help smooth out and eliminate. That may be the exact problem that we're trying to solve. I mean, there's a huge amount of waste inside of marketing, but it may not be, right? And neither of these is really designed to think through the ad hoc stuff, right? The sudden PR request that we have to respond to, or the sales opportunity that we need to support with enablement materials, or even our own planned strategic long-term stuff that we have to balance with all of that and our business as usual, keep the lights on stuff. We have to publish content, we have to send emails, we have to get on social media. All these things have to happen all the time. So we have these like 3 different types of work that need to be blended into our framework to make it actually work. Truth be told, this is why Mastering Marketing Agility, this channel, and my book that's coming out this summer exists to help deal with that weird idiosyncrasy of Agile marketing, right? So the pre-order for the book is linked in the show notes here. You can find it on this page. It outlines the framework that we've developed over working with thousands of marketers over 5 years. So it's designed to solve these problems. Whether you use that framework or not, be smart, be thoughtful, be judicious in the way that you choose your hybrid framework. That's what's going to allow you to actually successfully implement Agile and really master marketing agility over the long term. Thank you as always for being here, and go make smart choices when it comes to your framework.